Good morning, it's day 53. We're Neroing into Ridgecrest, which means we're not walking very far. I think we have 7.5 miles of nothing very difficult. We did like 23 yesterday, I was feeling good, so it was not hard. Well, I mean, I was tired, but it felt better even than the day before. I don't know if I've really talked about like my aches and pains in a while, but my latest pain is a little bit of pain every day. My lower back, like on my tailbone, my pack's rubbing really bad to where it's like raw because my hip belt is way too big now and cannot be tightened anymore, so I'm waiting on a new one. So basically my pack is like sinking because it's not being held up. So gotta get that fixed because it hurts. But I don't know, it's kind of like one of those things out here where you just deal with it. And then my fingernail beds are cracking a little bit from the dry. It's kind of annoying. And my toenail cut into my toe and was bleeding yesterday. So a lot of little things, that's just wear, tear. So again, just thankful nothing major. My pack is super light today. Woohoo! And other than that, yeah, narrowing into Ridgecrest. We'll be back on trail tomorrow, no zeros, and then 50 miles till Kennedy Meadows. Kennedy Meadows. I can't believe I'm almost at Kennedy Meadows. So far, this descent has been really friendly, super gradual. Yeah, it's almost, and it's like super scenic. You can kind of see behind me. So it's just been kind of an awesome day. I was thinking about things that I wanted to talk about as usual. And one of the things I thought I'd share is like a few tips and tricks I've learned, or like, maybe not tips and tricks, but just things I've learned so far that have helped me. Still learning literally every day. So the first thing was the stuff with my pack. Like, your pack is, lots of things can adjust on it, and you should really take the time to research how your pack is supposed to fit. Makes a world of a difference. People are probably like, "Durr," but I don't know. I was like, oh, it'll be fine. So take the time to do that. That was important. Packing my pack. I started the hike with like sometimes putting stuff on the outside or like attaching it to the outside, but like it was kind of loose where it'd flop around. And yeah, my best advice on that is like fit whatever you can inside your pack, even if it goes up higher or like seems bulkier, because you'll think yourself during the day when you're walking through bushes or whatever and stuff's not catching or something's not falling off. So being as secure as possible, like having things locked down tight to your pack or inside your pack, huge difference. Definitely don't know why it took me so long to learn that one, but now my pack is pretty dialed in on how I pack it, so that's nice. Keeping snacks and lunch. I pack a lunch and snacks for the next day at night, the night before at camp. That way I just have a Ziploc bag that I can pull out the next day from the outside of my pack. I don't have to dig all the way in there. That's been super helpful. Gaiters. So I started not wearing my I started the trail without wearing my gaiters. I was like, I don't know. And I started wearing them and I loved them. Then they ripped, and now I'm waiting on a new pair. Gaiters matter. I feel like I've been getting more blisters since that might have been ripped, and that's because there's so much sand in my shoes. Even if you don't feel the sand, it's there, because when you take your shoes off, it comes out. You're like, oh, why are my feet so heavy? Oh, there's a pound of sand in my shoes. Boo. So, I'm trying to think of what else I would like to share. A lot of people's sleeping pad has popped. Mine has not, and I want to say that what I've noticed, and I didn't say anything to them because I teach their own, but they don't keep theirs in the roll stuff sack that comes with it. And I kind of think that might have something to do with it, because a lot of times you stuff things in your pack and you don't realize, but throughout the day there's a lot of pressure and random stuff that's going on in your pack as you walk. And I kind of think that's where the holes are coming from for them. So use the stuff sacks, I think, that your stuff comes with. I think it matters, even if it's a little extra work in the mornings. What else? I've loved my sleeping bag. I have an REI Magma, so it's not like the best brand out there. It's just kind of like, you know, not a generic brand. REI is a good brand, but it's not like Western Mountaineering or whatever, or Enlightened Equipment. But dude, REI Magma 15 women's freaking rocks. I be sweating in my bag, honestly. I don't use a bag liner. I just use thermal wear. I like to sleep in clean clothes at night, so that's the system I use for that. Other tips and tricks. That might be all I've learned so far, or at least all that I can think of. If I think of more, I will. Oops, I almost fell. Oh, change your shoes out more often than I did. We're having some more people like that are still in their first pair, and they're like, literally, like, I think it's in one of my videos. Don't do that. It's gonna cause injury. You're gonna slip. When your shoe starts losing grip, you start slipping a lot on trail, even in dirt, like really in the dirt a lot. And dude, that's where you're gonna injure yourself. Like, my injuries have not come from like, or my scary moments of injury have not come from just walking. It's come from like falling or something weird happening, twisting my ankle. So shoes are important. It's one way to prevent injury. Yeah, I like to do as much as I can to keep myself healthy if possible. All right, over and out. Roy G. Bibb coming at you live. Tail of the snake. That's not a poisonous one though. Day something or another. We are back on trail at Walker Pass. It's me, Raccoon, Chief, and All You Can Eat. Razor and Tumbleweed decided to stay one more night in Ridgecrest because we couldn't get a ride for a long time. Well, we were gonna take the bus, but turns out the bus doesn't run on Thursdays. But we did get a ride from Tina's husband, Gordy. Thank you guys so much for picking us up and dropping us off back at Walker Pass. Literally could not be here without y'all. Thank you. We miss Hook. They're a cute dog. And we're just so grateful, so thank you. Also, it's kind of a sad day for our little sub tram because KT has decided to take some time off from trail. He's got some things to take care of at home and some minor injury on his foot that he's gonna have to take care of. And anyways, I was emotional about it, just like I was emotional when Gup got off. It's like losing a family member out here every time somebody decides to go off trail. But both Gup and KT might get back on, so I'm holding out hope. But in the meantime, today was kind of a really melancholy day for me. I just never realized how hard I would take it when people leave trail from the tramway. So KT, we already miss you. I don't know who to ask all my questions to because none of us know what we're doing. And you were like our informational guide. So hope all is well at home for you, and that you heal, and that we see you out here again soon.
We had a bad winter, it was still froze. But you're not going to have to worry about that now.
It's not frozen or anything?
No. Everything's fine. I would think everything for you guys hits a lot of
Oh, is that comfy? That's comfy. Ridgecrest is somewhere that way.